This is Tracy. This is the
how are
homeowner.
you?
Hi, so nice to see you. How are you?
It is an honor to meet you. Thank you for taking this time today to do this. I knew your name before I knew Dave, so excited to meet you.
So nice to meet you too. So I would like to see some of the house if you could do it, only because I have to see it. I do have questions because that'll kind of facilitate spirit coming through. Okay. How does Tracy spell her name? Is it with a Y or an I-E?
A Y.
Okay, good. All right, so Tracy, let me ask you. You've got activity in your house, correct?
Correct.
I'm getting that you've got more than one spirit there.
Yes.
I'm already getting it. I'm getting that there's two, okay? So definitely I'm picking up on the male. Matter of fact, when I was talking to Dave the other day, I said, I really am getting a male. But this male, for some reason, I don't think he's a very nice male. He's a very grumpy male. And I'm getting that like loud and clear. And why I'm saying this is because he really believes that this is his house and this is his territory. He doesn't want to share it.
Okay.
This is a male who definitely wants to be alone. So you're the intrusion to him. Okay? I know it's a hard thing to hear, but to spirit, he's earthbound. This is the spirit that's never crossed over. He's very earthbound. So when I get this vibe, it's more like this is my house, this is my territory, and if you're going to get in the way of it, I'm going to make it hard for you. And that's exactly what I think he's doing.
So he must be tied to the land because this house is relatively new.
It's always to the land.
Okay.
Always.
Okay.
And I tell this to people because I have many clients that do a lot of tear downs and they put these $1 million homes up and they think it's up because it's new, it's okay. It's not okay. The land, any house that goes on to an existing land, and if somebody doesn't want it, they will continue to haunt it.
Do you have a sense of why it would be affecting my little parcel of land? I live in a subdivision, but not the house next to me or across the street?
Because this is a man that definitely had this criteria. I do think, and I hate saying this, but I think that there was a lot of animals that died on this land as well.
Do you get a sense of what time period this man was here?
Oh, I'm going to say probably between the eras of the 20s and the 40s.
So it could have been during the Great Depression.
Oh, it was definitely the Great Depression because number one, he was a farmer. Number two, he really did a lot with his animals. There was a lot of killing of the animals because it's how he had to eat or sell things. This man, I see a lot of knives with this man, and I see a lot that he did with his hands. So I hate to say it because, when you're not a farmer, you don't understand that way of life, but that was what he did to make his money is through the animals. So this is definitely a man who used his animals and did a lot of cutting up and all of those things. So yes.
Do you see any sons around him, his sons, or just him?
I see a lady with him. And this woman was probably somebody that he was married to but didn't really have a voice because this man was the head honcho. I can tell you this already.
Okay.
And I'm just seeing her. So she was the one who kept everything clean and did the things around the house. That's what I'm getting. I'm not getting a sense that this woman had a voice. I'm not. He also had, one type of son, and he was a larger man, okay? I don't know if this was the son, but this man was younger and he was larger. He was a taller man, and I'm getting that like loud and clear. And I see this man with some overalls on, like torn up jean type raggedy overalls.
And this he would be younger than the farmer?
Yeah, okay. This man was definitely, could be his son or could be a worker on the farm.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm getting that. I'm not necessarily thinking he may have been his son. If he was his son, okay, but this man was a little bit bigger, stockier type of a guy. Okay? So that's what I'm getting. Now, I'm not sure if this is his son or not yet. That's why I'd like to kind of take a little walk through with Dave when this is all said and done, because then I'm going to get it.
Okay.
There are certain areas of your property that's going to be very decisive in showing Dave and I where it is, where the activity is. There's different parts to your place where activity is higher. than maybe right now.
Right.
Okay? So that tells me what they did in that area.
Oh, okay.
Okay? This is why you're going to have parts to the house of activity, because this is maybe where the outhouse was, or this is where they had the barn. And right now you've got a house down there, and well, there's no barn, so why is it over here? But I keep getting that.
Okay,
I keep getting to the left of the house. Oh, I just got that.
So as you're looking out to the street or looking at the house to the left?
Looking at the house to the left.
Okay.
I'm getting strong activity to the left of the house, looking at the house.
Okay.
Okay? So that's what I'm coming up with now, with just Dave sitting there. That's all that I'm getting right now.
So another general question. I've got to believe, because the farmland was so big, that, do you think this activity is happening in other houses and people just aren't picking up on it? Do you think it goes?
Absolutely,
Okay.
absolutely. And here's another thing I want to say. Back in the day, when people died, they were buried there. Everything was there on their property. You know, there were no cemeteries when they could bury their families in a designated area, you know, and they could bury them there. So that's another thing where activity could be very strong as well.
Do you have a sense of why we're noticing it, that I am noticing it in the house, or is it drawn to me, or I just happen to be sensitive to it?
You're very sensitive to it, and spirit loves to hang out with people that are sensitive. Now you're going to say, well, why? Because they're drawing on your energy. That's what's making them more powerful, and I'll bet you there's times when you feel very tired.
Yeah, I don't wake up in the morning and feel refreshed, ever.
No. Okay. They love, this is how earthbound spirits really live. They live on grabbing people's energy, and this is what's making them flourish and then leaving us depleted. That's why I call them the energy vampires. They are sucking your energy out so they can prosper and be stronger.
So you're getting the sense, just in talking to me, that I might be able to pick up on this more than my neighbors?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now wait a minute. Here's another thing I want to say. There's activity in other places. There's activity all around us because there's a ton of earthbound spirits.
Right.
But some of the earthbound spirits are okay with other people taking over their property and things like that. They just kind of like want to be a roommate. This guy is not really happy because he's kind of saying, you're not going to tell me what I'm going to do on my land. This is my land.
Okay.
That's why I tell people, if this was a really bad entity, you would be out. I have many people that had to walk away from their properties and can't even sell them because they just can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
And seriously, spirit has power to do that. So if you ever at one point think that they can't do it, trust me, they will, because you'll never see a good day. So that's why I've even done YouTube videos on this. If you can make peace with the spirit that's with you and really respect what they do, they will in turn respect you too.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So it's okay for me to have that conversation. I'm not encouraging its presence by doing that?
No, I think if you had a conversation like that, you're going to get more out of him.
In a positive way?
You will. You'll get more out, and he's going to lead you into directions that may even help you. But he is going to give you answers, and Spirit does lead us to the answers.
Okay.
So as of now, you're only picking up them two, nothing else coming in and out from,
Right now,
from the land?
no.
Okay.
Right now, no.
Okay.
Did you, and I know this sounds really crazy, I'm going to ask Tracy this, do you ever see anything flying?
Flying?
Yeah.
No.
Do you, yes or no?
No.
Okay. I see, actually, it's somebody who's got a beautiful presence to her, and I actually think she's the one who's keeping you protected in a lot of ways. And it's a female energy. I'm very serious.
I believe my daughter saw that when she was young. It would follow her around the house.
Yeah.
And she would describe it pretty vividly as far as what she could see.
Yeah,
That might be
I
it.
just see her with her, like flowing.
That's exactly how she described her, yes.
Thank you. Okay, she just came through to me and she's letting me know that she's protecting you. okay, protecting all of you. She's become, I don't know necessarily if she's an angel, but I definitely see this spirit guide with such love and a presence here. So I do. Now, is she connected with the farmer? The answer is no.
So it's not a
Who is she then?
it's not a spirit guide. It's just a spirit around her protecting the family or protecting the daughter.
I do. I do, and I love her because she's flying around me right now, and I see her. And it's really nice. It's a nice thing to have.
Good.
You know, it is. It's quite beautiful. So, you know, we've got some ones that, and then we've got some ones that are like, oh, you know, you got that too. So it's nice.
Good.
I don't feel anybody's going to harm you. Like I said, if they would have done it already. And
Right.
believe me, you'll know.
Right.
You'll know. They don't make mince words. When they don't want you, they want you out. I don't see you having anything like
Okay.
that.
So he's kind of tolerating us, perhaps, right now.
I think he is. And if he had to choose anybody, then maybe you're as good as anybody else could be if he had to pick. So
Okay.
he's okay, if you're just doing, you know, he was a man that he was a straightforward man. I feel that he was a no-nonsense man. This is the personality that I'm getting. But this is a man who had animals. And seriously, I see a lot of, like if he had goats or if he had chickens, you know, he would cut them up and kill them and, you know, make food and sell. I mean, this is what his hands, and I see the knives. Now you're going to say, oh, but how do you think we can eat our chickens? I mean, we need people like that. That's exactly what he was doing.
Okay. Do you pick up on that maybe his family starved to death on this land?
I definitely see a lot of poverty on this land.
Okay.
This is why I'm saying whatever he could do, whatever animal he could kill, this man was doing it.
Okay. So for his survival, his family's survival as well.
Do you see a color at all of that flying spirit?
That flying spirit,
Yeah, the good one. Is there a color to it?
it's all light. It's light colors. I don't see anything darkness with her. You know, and I see flowing. It's like chiffon of flow, you know?
My daughter would say blonde hair.
Yeah, but everything about her is light.
Okay.
Okay? From her garments to her coloring, it's all light. And I see this beautiful light around her and she's flowing. She could very well be an angel. She can. What do we do?
Okay, we're gonna try to go mobile with my iPad. So if we log off here and try to recall me, I should be able to pick up via the Wi-Fi on my tablet.
Okay, alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
A call and then just pick it up again off the tab?
yeah, I'm gonna disconnect from the computer here, and then I'll pick it up with the iPad.
Alright, not a problem.
Okay.
Alright, I'll call you right back.
Okay.
Right at the fireplace, I see activity. To the right. No, you're good. Keep going. Okay, I've got that room down there.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go in a circle. So the right of the fireplace.
I see the man right now. He's there.
The farmer?
Yep, he's there.
Do we,
He definitely wants to make himself visible to me. I see him.
let me know if you get any type of names or anything, just,
I will.
okay.
I keep getting J's.
J's?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Like the Jerome or Jerry or there's something with the J.
I have been told by a psychic at one time that there was a portal in this room in the exact place that Travis had mentioned a couple of minutes ago on
You
the
wanna
video.
come in and point that out
Sure.
to us?
She said it was here.
You know, it's funny that you said the right side, right here. They were told that could be a portal there.
Travis thought that as
Or
well.
it was, yeah. They thought maybe there was a portal in this corner that you said.
There is.
Yeah.
There is. I see this man coming to the wall right now.
Interesting.
I hate to say this, but here's the thing. Everybody kind of like wants to come to Tracy's house and hang out there.
Spirit wise,
Yeah.
from other areas? Yeah.
Yep.
And that's,
There always is, you know, one or two in the area where they're going to get the most activity. It kind of thinking about like when you're alive and you have kids and you're the one house that all the kids come to. Well, it's kind of the same with the spirits. You're the one house that the spirits gravitate towards. You know, you need to really open up your windows a lot. You're open up your blinds. I tell people this all the time, when they have all the darkness, it really attracts spirits. So you don't want it. First off, spirits don't like a lot of light. They like dark. Coming from. So open up your shades, open up your blinds, open up your curtains. And during the day, let that light come through.
All right, thank you. Good tip.
Okay? That's a big thing. When you have mirrors in the house, you should always sage into that mirror. Spirit loves mirrors. You're going to say, really? Yeah, really. They go into it and they come back out and go back in again.
Oh, great.
So saging mirrors would be a real asset to do.
All right, or not having mirrors at all. It sounds like I could go in that direction.
But here's the thing too. You're not going to stop living like you're doing me. If you like mirrors, there's something wrong with having them. I mean, I'm a person, I'm not changing my life for them. I'm not. I refuse to do that. If I like a mirror, I'm keeping my mirror there. But there's ways to attract goodness to clearing that energy surrounding that mirror.
In the past, they had experience with a mirror and other reflections. So
I see it.
yeah.
The reason I'm talking to you about this is because I see what I see. You need to get rid of that picture. Sorry.
Done.
I don't
Burn
want
it tonight.
Yeah, because seriously, now I'm getting a lot of good energy from that picture.
Yeah, he didn't have any good energy around him, so okay.
Yeah, get rid of it because his energy is attracting all the bad energy around spirits. Either way it works, it's like a domino effect.
Okay, thank you.
That's got to go.
I keep on getting charges.
Do you?
Yeah, it's
What?
like I keep on walking and getting charges like every 2-3 minutes. It feels like I'm getting whacked with energy.
You are, because you've got energy right there, so I see it.
So we get
Uh-huh.
the left. Okay. Let me know if I'm going too fast.
No, yeah. I'm going to tell you. Keep going now to the right. You see that cabinet there? See the pole? Yes, the pole.
Yeah, past the pole.
Cabinet. Okay, in this pole space, there is a lot of activity right here.
Poltergeist here.
Stop. A lot of your activity is coming from there.
I did have an experience down here, I don't know how long ago,
4 years ago.
about 4 years ago, like poltergeist type activity.
Yep, it's all there. Okay? So I see it. This is a very strong portal on the house.
Is there this will be a future conversation, but is there any way to close a portal?
Well, there is, but, you know, I would have to come and do it. You can't do it yourself.
Okay.
Sorry, I wish you could, but I have to eventually come out there and really get all those spirits and make up the light for them, but I have to get them to cross over. It's the only way. I mean, I know you got a lot of stuff there, but it really helps to clear out things that you don't use anymore.
That's exactly what I was going to do by the end of this summer for that reason.
You should. I tell people, when you have
Did you
fun,
see-
you're attracting spirit.
I with my own eyes, I don't think it was a light flickering, but I thought I saw like a snake black shadow.
It's not the best in there, sorry guys. Not liking it.
Is
When you get rid of things, it's actually going to be easier to focus on how
I
to
hang out there later myself.
okay, so once I clean out the space, it's possible that if I saged in the correct way, I could at least calm
You should
this
be
down.
saging. Yeah, I would definitely start saging every day. And then when you get it under control once a week, twice a week.
Okay, saging the whole house every day or saging this particular area every day?
No, if you're going to do saging, you're going to do the whole entire place.
Okay, okay.
There could be old items here holding different type of energies too that be causing problems, correct?
Right. You're right on it, Dave. It's a great thing what you just said. Stop right there. Stop. Stop. Up. Go up above the pipe in that middle. You've got activity right in there.
Here?
Right there.
Right there?
Stop right there. Yep.
Is there another camera?
What
saw a bunch of spirits go up right now.
Oh, that's great.
Is this? Oh no, this is not the stairs where you was, or is this the ceiling where you think things pop up, like go through?
Right above here.
It's
Yeah.
the hallway, I think.
The hallway.
The little hallway.
Yep.
Got it.
Yeah, she
Okay,
was-
that's where they go, right up. Saw it right up. There were 3 right here.
Wonderful. So they're just like passing through.
Yep.
Okay. They're not really hanging out in the house. They're just kind of passing through.
You know what? Because of everybody right now, you know, you're thinking about spirit, you're talking about spirit, you're trying to nail down spirit, and actually we're all bringing them forward by speaking about them and thinking of them. It's our energy that's bringing them here.
Really? That's okay. Fascinating.
Yeah, I'm just able to tap into it.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna continue on. I'll give it a 360. Closet there. I'll go slow.
This was sort of like all tied in to the original, where this man had a lot of garbage there. I hate to say it, but that space is just very unhealthy to me. I mean, your basement's beautiful, so I don't want you thinking I don't like your home, but I'm really seeing and sensing what I'm sensing. That whole corner thing is just, that's where it seems like to be a filter for them. So I know you've got activity in that room. I know you do.
Yeah, your son experienced it, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you're gonna put a bed in there, I don't know if that'd be a great idea.
It was a bedroom for some time, and the boy who was sleeping in here refused to sleep in here alone.
He's right. He's right. It's horrible. I got chills right now.
So do I, right before she said
Confirmation.
it. All
So
through my
that
legs.
needs to be, I mean, leave it as like a game room and people, they have fun with it, but nobody should be sleeping there.
And is it different energy, or does it go back to the farmer and
It's not the farmer.
not in
I
here?
think the farmers that are now, I'm just getting that it's not a great thing. There's a lot of sadness that happens here. Not killings, but it's sadness. So we gotta get it happy again. And the one thing to do is we gotta clear it. We gotta get them to go. They need to go. See, you know, I say this all the time. There is no room for an earthbound spirit to stay here. They need to go above, and they need to cross over with God.
We can't force them unless they're willing, correct?
They have to be willing,
Yes.
absolutely.
Okay.
This is where I see the lady, and I like it here. That, what room you're in is a nice room.
Okay, yeah, this is, I don't know, is it, well, it's a computer area, office area now, but it's right off the kitchen.
Okay,
The kitchen is right here where he's standing.
okay. It's a nice area. I don't get any unpleasantness in that room, no.
You have 80 square feet, a nice area.
Okay.
Okay, where was that ceiling that she was feeling it was coming up? Do you think?
Where that area of activity was, that's coming up from the basement, was
So this-
right
this
here, which is
area-
a hot spot.
From the basement, he said they're coming up. She was saying before even talking to you that the area where you said they're coming up, didn't you say you felt like they were rising through?
This has always been
Yeah,
a
this is a
hot
hot spot for them.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
Let's go up. I want to go up. I want to go up. Okay, I feel very heavy with this room.
Here, okay, you know, I'm gonna give a 360 here.
Sorry, I just feel heaviness here.
Let me know if I'm going too fast.
No, you're not going too fast. Okay.
So I'm gonna lead out towards the stairs in the hallway.
This room has a history of activity. When I had mentioned that I asked the spirit when I was in here, I felt the negative energy. I was putting away laundry for my son, and I was just so frustrated. I said, show me if I'm crazy or not. If you're here, give me a sign. And the lights went on and off like that. Where he most recently saw something, he saw a woman standing here. He woke up in the middle of the night, and the woman was standing in front of his bed looking at him, so in front of the closet.
Okay.
And he described her as having long, dark, curly hair, maybe down to here. Older woman, but he described, at least from the neck up, what she looked like pretty clearly. He said he couldn't make out the whole body.
Now this is the daughter's room.
Okay.
My finger, I'm sorry.
What's on that shelf?
Yes.
Okay, you see that shelf? I want you to get a statue of Archangel Michael.
Okay.
Did you hear that?
Yes?
Okay, that's a really good shelf to put it on, and you should have one in every bedroom.
Oh, okay.
Okay, because Archangel Michael is the protector. He's the head honcho of all the archangels, and he is going to actually protect anybody from harming your children in an energetic way. Okay? So I'm a big advocate for him. So you need to put him on that shelf.
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, I'm gonna spin around.
Okay. Next.
All right, I'm gonna spin around.
What room is this?
This is the master bedroom.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Here's the bed.
I got it.
And that's a bathroom.
You know that sometimes Tracy's boyfriend feels things in this room. He'd just be lying there and all of a sudden he'll see something or feel something. Because I am feeling it.
They're shaking their head, yes? Yes.
I know. You could be lying in bed and I'm actually having an out-of-body experience watching Tracy's boyfriend laying in bed. And I could see things kind of like happening there. Nothing's happening, it's just that I think what he feels and what he senses there that he can actually see. And it's because he's sensitive to it that he can't see it. I mean, he doesn't have to do anything and he still can see it.
So does it watch us sleep?
Sometimes.
Oh, that's great.
Would you explain?
Right, a lot of spirits see me sleep. And here's what you say to them. If you're feeling something or they're not letting you sleep, what I always say to them is, guys, because you have to understand, spirit has no conception of time.
Right.
So what you need to say is, I really need to get sleep, and tomorrow if you want to give me a message, then you can show me or tell me tomorrow. But please, could you just give me till 7 o'clock tomorrow morning? They usually obey that.
Okay.
They have no consensus of time. None.
Do you feel anything in that corner where I'm facing?
Yeah, I do.
What, if you could describe or what you're feeling?
It's a mix. You've got like the angel looking, and then you've got the earthbound spirit that's there. So I don't see anything really happening to harm. I
Would
will
it-
tell you.
Would it be Farmer Joe or Farmer Jay, or the female, or this is just something different?
No, I'm not getting the farmer at all. I'm not there.
Okay.
Any male
I'm
presence?
getting the female. Her presence is definitely upstairs.
Female upstairs?
Yep.
Any activity I've ever felt in the bedroom, I'm not counting what happened in the hallway because I consider that the hallway didn't cross the threshold of the door, has been here. So if I ever feel something watching me, if I'm in bed, it's from here. And for a couple of years now, there's something that stands here, not all the time, but often, and watches us when we're in the bathroom, brushing our teeth, washing our face, whatever.
So
we
it's
want.
not actually in the bathroom, it's right where you're
Right.
standing. Okay.
Here.
Perfect. So
And a couple of months ago, my son came to me and said, "You know our bathroom's haunted, right?" And I knew. I knew about the figure, but I'd never said anything to him, of course. And I said, "Oh, what are you talking about?" He said, "There's something that stands right here."
What bedroom is up there? You have the master bedroom up there?
Yes.
yes.
Okay. Got it. Okay. So give me a bigger view of it.
Closer up? Or you, oh, back. Okay, I'm sorry. Here, you know, let me come from this angle.
Stop right there. Okay. Now, I see the master. Okay.
You see?
Now, behind the master,
Behind the master would be the stairwell and then his room.
That's it, right there, guys. Right there. All right, you see the triangle above the room?
Yes.
Above the master or to the right?
No, not a second. It's the master. But wait. You see the triangle? There's the master. Now you go to the back, and there's a sideway triangle.
Yes.
That's it, right there, guys. Zoom in on.
The sideway over the garage.
Yep.
So that's the hallway in his bedroom.
That would be a direct line to the basement.
And that would be a direct line from that area in the basement you said was active.
So, got it.
So it's
Got
through
it.
there.
Wow.
Okay? Now, focus on your equipment there, and you should be getting some pretty good activity there.
I can't thank you enough. It's definitely very helpful for us, and for Tracy, and for filming purposes. I think it's going to do well.
Good. Well, good luck. And
Thank
like
you.
I said, watch the video. And if I can give any help, just let me know, okay?
I really
wish you guys
appreciate
all the
that.
best.
All right.
It was
Thank
such a
you.
pleasure to meet you, Tracy, and I mean that. It was great to see you, Dave. I miss you.
Thank you so much.
Okay?
All right, we'll talk soon.
All right, you take care. Bye,
Thanks,
guys.
Susan.
Thanks, Susan.
Bye.
Okay, bye-bye. Tell Tom we said bye.
I will.
Okay, thanks.
Bye.
Bye. Man, I'm surprised there's no choppiness with the Wi-Fi.
So she really just confirmed. She
And-
nailed every single spot. It was really good validation. You sense it, but then you wonder, maybe
It's cool when she said
No.
right there the ceiling, and I'm like, oh man, I bet that's the hallway you were talking about.
Yeah.
So,
Or to the right of the fire.
oh, to the right of the fireplace.
Yeah, you called
Yeah,
that.
that was pretty
Yeah.
pretty amazing.
You called a lot of the areas.